Saturday. So refreshing. Yes, hello. I think it's the Te Tejiseonyo volume. Refreshing out. Correct. You reduce the volume. Yes, hello everyone who is watching. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Yes, as usual, today is a Wednesday, and like as I promised that every Wednesday we shall be doing something that is very, very nice. And yes, here we go. All right, so as usual, the way we always do our things, like everyone who joins, you have to make sure that you like the live and then try to bend like this, and then you tell us where you're watching from. Okay, so that's how we have been doing it. Like, you have to make sure that you like the live, and then you tell us where you're watching us from. And if you're still new on this channel, my name is Maurice, the Crochetmaster, and I work at Hair by Clippers, located in Intinda, Minisa's village. And those ones that I'm representing Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. So those ones who are very, very far from me, big up, shout out to you. Mostly those ones who are watching from the United States of America. And I still have friends who are watching from German, UK, and yes, very, very, very many. Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria. Yes. Mm. Mm. So we are going to do something that is also very, very interesting. You can see how her natural hair is really, really very, very nice. And I told you most of the times I will always have to bring someone here to show you. Say, sure, shout out to everyone who is just joining us right now. I can see Lena. You good work from the, oh, thank you so much. Then there's Waka, Walakisa. Yes, watching from Malindi. Thank you so much. And then this is from SC. What is SC? What if it's South Carolina? Are you sure? It's exactly. Or South California. Oh, guys. So now, today we're going to use something that is, I'm going to be doing something that is um, big, not very small. And like the way I've been telling you that most of the times, this is our kinky that we're going to use. This is how it looks. Yes, so those ones with different kinkies, you can always use them. I mean, like those ones who are very far. And still, if you want to have this also, you can also get it. This is Della Amondi watching from Canada. Wow, thank you so much. So, as we are trying to learn how to tuck in the inward knotless, I'm going to be separating my kinky this way, and this is the big one, this is the half of the other one. Then I join it this way. Once I join it this way, it means they're all equal, okay? Now, since they're all equal, remember, I always want to do something without gel. Yes, we have to do it without gel because we're doing the inward. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the 3 portions. This is 1. I do here like this, number 1 and 2, 3. So these ones are also 3. Now if are these 3, how I'm going to braid them, it means I'm going to hold here and I hold here like this. You see how I'm holding here? Then I just add. This goes up, this on this side, and then I'm using my thumbnail like this to make sure that I braid this. But once you're braiding, please always make sure that you're not adding tension, because we all know that when it comes to kinky, there is the way it matches with the natural hair. So you don't need to add on the tension. You just have to braid it without tension added. Okay, so we braid it this way, and here we go. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Now as we're continuing, you see how I'm braiding. I just braid these going down just like this. Okay, depending on the side that I'm doing. But now, according to what we're going to be doing, sometimes I might feel my kink, maybe it is somehow small or big. It is going to depend because we still have a lot of hair here. So what I need to do is to make sure that my size is really very fine, because kink is very hard, like to measure like the exactly amount that you want. Remember, even the hair is thick. Okay, so now we need to do something that we know it is going to be perfect for us as we are braiding. Okay, so here I'm going to reduce a little bit, so it means we can still use even 1. Okay, I might use only 1. Now when you're separating 1, just make a quarter of it, and then when I roll in way this way, it's going to be the same. This plus this is going to be the same size. So still I add on like the way I did the other one, because this is also very important. The hair extension that you always have to add on something, on the hair, it's supposed to be equivalent. To the hair extension. Okay, the hair extension that you're adding is supposed to be equivalent to the hair that you are trying to part down. Okay, so you see how I'm using my thumbnail, and now here we go. I hold it this way. So I start braiding. Now this is the perfect size that I wanted. Okay, now if I continue with it, you can see how amazing it looks and matches with the box here. So the other one was somehow big. Okay, I think now we are all observing how it's supposed to be. So you make sure that it is very neat as usual. But please, like the way I said, join the live. After joining the live, if you want to say hi to us, please tell us where you're watching from so that we can keep the chat moving. Okay? Tell us where you're watching from, and please make sure you like the live. So here you can see how it is equivalent to the hair that we did. So glad you did it. Yes. Okay, and this is Amia French. Oh, I don't know how to speak French, but the only thing I can say is bonjour. So this is how it looks. Now let's continue, because now since we already know the size that we are going to be doing, of course now this is going to be very easy for us. Okay, this is going to be very easy for us. I separate these into 3 portions like this. No gel added. You know why? Because I told you, like, when you have good thick hair, it will always be very easy for you to achieve most of these natural hairstyles. Okay, it will always be very easy for you. So you separate this into 3 portions like this. Then I add here, this one goes up, this one down, and I be using my thumbnail. Okay, just like this, slowly. You don't have to add on any tension on someone, because this is kinky. And I told you, like, when you want to know that kink can be painful, you try to add on tension. And if you want to know that you can, it can break your hair, you try to add on tension. But it is the best hair extension that I can always recommend, even to those ones with a weak hairline. Okay, so this is how we braid it. This is how we braid it, and you can see how neat it looks. So we already got the size the way it's supposed to be, so you can see how it is all matching, right? So there's something we're going to do here. Okay, just like that. And I already know what I'm supposed to be holding. Yeah, shout out everyone who is just joining right now. And this is so great to see without using gel. Yes, and still it can look very neat. You know, when you have this good, healthy, thick hair, there is nothing. And if you have ever realized that sometimes there's some hair that you do, and you find like when you're adding the gel, it bounces. Okay, there's certain hair type that even when you add in on the gel, it keeps on bouncing. So you'll find like, according to its texture, you will have to braid it even without the gel. Okay, but now this is kinky. Since we want it to, we're adding the kink, we still want it to look more natural, so we might not need it. Okay, we might not need it, but yes, maybe somehow, somewhere we shall do it after, but for now, we might not need it. And all I wanted is you to focus on the beginning from down. You can see how amazing it looks like from down. And this is the method I always try to teach my students. I'm not sure yourself, but I'm glad I'm improving more of my skills. Wow, thank you so much. But please try to tell us where you're watching these videos from, okay? Yes, I always feel very nice whenever we're chatting. I'm chatting with the people that I know, okay? And please don't forget to like. Yes, you can like the live so that others can see this video, okay? And this is here in the side seams we overget styles with braids, and some don't know about the texture. Yes, you're right about that. Yes, because but what I know, most of those people in the sets, but when it comes to the gel, they love it so much. Yes, they love it so much. And by the times, for us, when we are teaching some of these people, gel is just it helps like to collect all, like maybe the few hair together. But now when you have this thick hair, you may not need it. You might not need it. Trust me, because there is that hair texture that you're going to be working on, and when you're trying to apply the gel, it bounces. Okay? Yes. So now here in front, like the way I said, we're going to be doing the inwards, not inwards cornrows. Okay, how are you setting up the hair before you attach it to the head? Oh, okay. But now I've finished the first part, but I'm going to show you the still because it is the one that we're also going to be doing here. Now, since we are going on this side also, we're going to try to achieve the cornrows that are inward cornrows. Okay, so I start with this, going down, going down like this. Okay, it's going to be very, very easy for us. I know most of you there in the States, you've been doing the yarn cornrows, maybe like the stitchy cornrow. Yes, still those ones, I know how to do them. But now let's try to do something also that is, I don't even others call these French cornrows. I don't know. No, they have got a lot of names. Mama, you want to talk to me? We can be talking? Okay. So now here, I'm going to, when we are doing these cornrows, we always make the line in between, okay? And you make sure like all the sides are the same, like this, in between. You make sure that the sizes are the same. Ate wano ng'okyukamuko ku ground ku ground kikyukamu. So now those who are joining, please let's like keep on tapping there. Then this is, I'm watching from Jamaica. Oh, thank you so much, Robinson. Love you. Oh, your background music is beautiful. Thank you, Fab. Thank you, Fab. I didn't know that you're listening to the backgrounds. Thank you so much. Now here we go. Oh no. The person who wanted to see how I'm joining my attachment, this is how it is. Now, if it's big like this, if I remove it, if I separate it in the middle, it means if I wrap this, it's not going to look the same as the other one. Yet we are looking for 3 portions. So now I separate a quarter of it, just like this. This is still big, but this is just a quarter. But when I roll it this way, it's also now making it to be equivalent to this one, okay? This is the same, and this one the same, and this is on the same. So now they are 3. So these ones that are the ones I use while doing this. This one is called Cinnamon from California. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, yes. Nena, watching from the US. Judith, Samuel, wow, from Jamaica. Thank you so much. 3 Jamaican on one live. Indeed, indeed. It is so amazing. It is so amazing. So now, as I'm going to apply the attachment, what I do, I put it up here like this, okay? And then I start my braiding. If you try to look at these, never wanted you to say, I'm going to find. If you try to look at this, you don't need to add on any tension, okay? Don't need to add on any tension. So you braid very gently because we are not using any gel, okay? But still we want to achieve our natural look. Nothing like gel, okay? And we want to achieve our natural look. So this is how you do it using my thumbnails. Like this. I hope you're getting, I don't know if that angle is nice for them. Yes, I think it's nice for them. Yes, tension is a killer. You're right. Tension is a killer. And once you're doing it with kinky extension, maybe those synthetic hair, it is always fine. But once you're doing it with kinky and you're doing natural hair, the more you add on the tension, the more it becomes very tight and leads to the breakage of your hairline. So we should always try to mind the tension, okay? So after all this, we're going to braid this like the way we have been doing it. And this is how my braiding looks like, and it is from the inwards. So swolozoominga out, then no candle, so that it's fine, it's clear. You take it. Then we no sembeza. So this is how it looks, okay? And now I'm also going to show you still more tricks about that, like how we're going to be adding also to make sure that it's all equal. So making my lines here, sometimes it is very hard to some people when it comes to these linings, when you have started them like this, like from one side. And for me, I always do it going straight this way till I finish. But most of my students, like whenever I'm teaching them, it is always hard for them to bring out these lines to be straight. Okay? And that's why most of the time, like you find others, they always start from middle. They first make one line in the middle, and then they continue with others. Okay? What for now, like a towel, so that in Kazinga Kobent, come take one. Okay, for parting is the main concern. I would love. Oh, yes, it is very, very important. Like parting, making these lines, this line to look perfect, it's also very, very important. Very, very important. Because once they're not, trust me, it is not going to look good. Okay? Once they're not, it's not going to look good. Her hair is really this thick hair. But we're going to make sure that we do a great job from this natural hair without the addition of gel. Okay? So the gel, we can just use it for our baby hair, maybe. Like that is what I was trying to tell you guys, that most of the times it is not necessary like to use it even on these thick natural hair. Like probably when you're going to do something that is kinkish, okay? Something that is kinkish. So she's going to put her head here. Yes, I think she's comfortable now. Your model has a beautiful natural hair. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. And those ones who were those ones who asked about the hair products, and very soon, like the way I told you, you will be having it there at your home. Yes, once you want our MDC hair product, trust me, you'll be getting it. So here we go, like the way I say, these things have to be equal. Okay, and now here we go. Those ones who are still new, I said if it is this one, just remove a quarter of it like this, and then you join it. After joining it this way, then now these ones are supposed to be all equal. Okay, so as we are starting, we start from this top one like this. You make sure that, you know, when you have good hairline, sometimes you will good natural hair, you will find like even you don't have the baby hair the one that we always remove. Okay, yes, like her hair, I've not yet seen any baby hair that is there. So all in all, we start doing our braiding. You can see how I'm using my thumbnail. Okay, all you need to see is how I'm using my thumbnail, like these two, because these ones, they're the one that makes it, you see these, they make it look more neat and even not painful at all, just like that. Shout out to my friend called Eklaus, yes, in the United States of America. We love you so much. So like the way you say that parting is something that is, you need to. And shout out to Coco. And then we have the Spirit Led. Yes, plus the AR Hair Studio. Thank you so much. Big shout out to you guys. Now you can see how I'm moving with my braiding. This is how it is. Very, very simple. And I still move with my thumbnails. Okay. Once you learn how to use this, it is going to be painless. And this is some good hair that I would recommend to kids. Good. Yes. Now here we go. When I reach here, so I do my braiding down here. This is how I continue with it. Okay. And this is it. So here, when we reach here, you can see how they are, but I'm also still going to teach you how we can add on here and we make them look the same as we are moving. Okay. Those ones who are just joining, thank you so much. But please make sure that you like the video, you like the live, so that even others can see the live, can watch it. Sorry. Can watch it, and then we just continue learning together. Okay? So here we go. And please don't forget to tell us where you're watching from. There is a channel in the description, and you guys, I would like you to follow that channel because there's some things that I always upload there for you. You know, we are different. Like you find like that those people, when they want to choose something to plate, it is very hard for them. Or like maybe when they choose something, they don't know how to maintain it. Okay, so that channel is going to help you, like maybe if there is a certain hairstyle that you want to do and you don't know more about it, like the idea, how you're going to maintain it, the duration. So that I always upload video of different types of hairstyle, and that channel is called Knowing My Hairstyle. Knowing My Hairstyle. So I always upload different types of hairstyles for you guys to see, And once you see, yes, once you see it, it helps. It will help you, like maybe before doing, let's say, like a short pixel, a wig, or maybe like these kinky braids, what you should know more about them. Yeah, that what hair type is suitable for read, like using this kinky. I always upload those videos on that channel called Knowing My Hairstyle. So please, you can also subscribe on that, because yes, it is me myself. Yes, me myself uploading those videos. And still you might be maybe having questions that you can ask about any a certain hairstyle that you'd want to do, and then we do a video of it, so that maybe you also know more about that hairstyle. So your work is very neat. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. So as we're continuing, there is that piece that you're going to try to separate when somehow somewhere it is a bit smaller than others. So you just try to add. Okay, so when you add, just come and separate here, join here. Here it looks the same on this one and this one. So here we go, we continue doing it. And as I said, it's supposed to be equivalent. I come and join here like this. This word is the inwards. This is the inward, not less. No, the inward cornrows. And the way I said, those ones who wants to learn, please don't add on tension. Don't add on tension, because I always tell you that when it comes to kinky is the most a stubborn hair extension that you can use to our hair. That once you make it very tight on someone, trust me, that person might lose her hair. But still, it is something that is very friendly and lovely, that is very uh, soft. It is very soft. And when it comes to natural hair, it lasts longer. You get it? So you will find like it is something that you will always want to do with your old natural hair, okay? But once they do it badly, because we always have comments, you find someone is like, no way, I cannot do kinky with my hair because kinky broke my hair, something like that. But it is just the way they braid it. But once they braid your hair very nicely, trust me, without tension, kinky would be the best hair extension that you will love to use. Okay? Yes, good morning, Tina. Where are you watching from? Try to look down like that. Good. We had 3 Jamaicans watching the same live. And of course, we always sometimes even get like 20 people from the US, 30 watching. You get it? Today there are a few from Uganda. Yo kuliko n'omu. Gwaliko. Weeyogereko olabe kye tunaakukola oba obamaakingamu. Otoli wano entinda. Nkwamu. Totulabisa. All right, so got them. Happy teas. Poppin. And see. Got them. Nappy teas. Poppin. And see. I didn't understand what she's saying. US. Oh, oh wow. Tina, you're from the US also. That's so amazing. You can see how this looks like. So amazing. And the way we say that it is the parting that is it's the parting that is needed here. Once the parting is not perfect, Banzis, hello. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Someone, I think this one is not going to. This hair, like the hair, is not going to be enough. Like we can tell these people to add on the hair. Yes, please. Amy, you can add on some the hair. Okay, I was trying to look for some other hair extension, please. Never mind. I'll be back here so that we continue with our live. Okay? I wanted some other hair extension. No, like this one. But they can be separating guys. They can be separated for us. Yes, please. Yes, hello. Okay, bye. Yes, hey guys, I'm back again. I'm back again. Let's continue like where we stopped from. Sorry about that. So sorry about that. I was trying to add on some other hair that we're going to be using like now on top. I'm sorry, I'm looking this side because it's where the mirror is, and I'm trying to make sure that my lines are very perfect. You know, when it comes to this kind of hairstyle, you have to make sure that your line, because who said it? Was it there's someone who said that parting is the problem. Okay, so once the parting is not right, trust me, even the things that you're going to do can't look good. So the parting should be our main issue, okay, to make sure that we part nicely. Now, like the way we're doing, and we have to make sure that we're doing it that way. Her hair is really, really very, very thick. As the way you can see, it is really very thick. But we're trying to get something from this hair, and we're doing something without gel. Okay, so we continue with it just like this. Now the white side that you might reach like here in front, she's now becoming tall. Yes, here is the best position for me. Now your kink, if your kink is very small and big, those ones who have just joined us, I said, like if your uh, kink is this way, of course you cannot separate from the middle. You just have to separate a quarter here, okay? And now when you separate this quarter of it, it means when you wrap it here, it is going to be the same. This one and this one and this one are all going to be the same, because you always have to make sure that they are the same size. Once they're same size, it means even your corner is going to balance, since we are using also these we are using these two sides all equal, okay? So I'm using my thumbnail like the way I told you the other way. See these. Can't cook at once. The color bound part to be fine. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. Okay. And like the way I told you, I don't have to use intention to lock down like this. Yes. You don't have to use any tension. And this is how it is. So those ones who know how to use this method, I think we are the ones who are happy. And those ones who don't know, of course, it is just a matter of learning how to do it. And again, it is simple. Once you want to learn how to do it, it is very, very simple. The only thing I can always remind you that please don't add on tension while braiding this. Don't add on tension while braiding it. See how I'm doing it? Very, very perfect. Try to look down again, just like that. Continue this way. And I wish that person who asked me to do a video showing her how to do this, if she might be there, it would have been good. Blessing to the Express getting her hair done. Thank you so much. Yes. It is very, very quick. Oh, Alicia, you're here. And remember, you're the one who wanted this method, to know how to do this method. Oh, my dear, remember when my hair was like this before? For children, go, I get. Once you start those, even the hair starts chopping itself slowly by slowly. Now, I don't know if my client has got how many, so we pray for her. I'm trying to change. I should not. Sikona ugule magulu gasitule. Magulu gasitule mbanga ne mokona once. Now he. Sorry. Okay. You can see how it looks when we try to look here in front. You can see how this one looks like. Okay. How amazing looks like. Now the way we say that the problem is the lining. That is the only problem. So we always have to make sure that our lines are very perfect in making, so that we keep on achieving these protective hairstyles. And this is what I'm trying to do right here. So I make sure I take my time while doing my linings, because I know once I mess up, it is also going to come back to me when it is not looking good. Okay. So I make sure that I make my line very perfect as I'm looking to do this in the mirror. And here we go. So since she's becoming tall again, I have to make sure that she's down. Again, the way I said, we have to separate this into two, like this. We separate this into two. She looks down. Separate this into two portions, and then we continue from here. Okay, and then another thing, the way I said, those who have joined us, I said that yes, our kinky might be looking like this. This is the whole thing. But how we always separate, we remove a quarter of this, and then it is the one that we wrap to make these three of them. Okay. And then when they come, the three of them, these are our two portions separated, and this is how we start from this side. Wow, Coco, hello everyone, you're most welcome as usual. So we do this. This is Patricia. Okay, thanks for her letting you show us part. Yes, I hope you have seen how I'm parting, and I do this. Now those ones who always fear to get these straight lines when it is all going behind, what they always do, they make the first line in the middle. Okay, they do one first line in the middle, and that is the one they follow. Okay, but once you know how to make your lines, it becomes very easy for you, as the way I'm doing right now. But please, as you're braiding this, don't put on tension at all. You just have to make sure that you braid without tension, because once you do that, Ednon is saying, try to look down. Yes, nice hair. Thank you so much. So we just continue. You have to make sure that you don't. You always have to follow this line. You're seeing it in the middle, this line, because it is very important. Yes, this one is this way, and also this one is also this side. So we have to follow the line, and most of this braid, it might not be only with the kinky hair extension, and I have seen most of some people have got the Brazilian wool. Please, you can also use the Brazilian wool, also very nice with this. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here. I just use my thumbnail as I'm continuing this. Okay, just like that. And this one is Justin. Please keep that.
The camera still.
Oh, it's okay. My cameraman might be drinking a lot, and maybe he's already drunk when I don't know. And this is Shelly Nabanja. I'm learning. Thank you so much. Okay, where are you watching from? So it is just the use of this thumbnail. Okay, and I know that some people always use these ones, but these ones are not always good, but this is okay. Okay, this like this.
Someone was asking if you add filler at the end.
I'm not adding anything, but since we're going to do something that is long, I will also show you how I'm going to add on these extensions so that I finish when they're all equal. Okay, let me try to show you the behind. Here we go. You make sure that your line, the one in the middle, you're still with it. Okay, why sometimes I don't want us to add on the hair when we are still like maybe here in the middle? It is because we don't want to create a bigger volume here at the end. You get it? I'm going to explain. Let me first finish up here so that you can see it clearly. Okay, using this like this, and we come out, finishing up here. So now, what I was trying to say here is that when you try to look here, of course, we're going to be adding some, but I always don't want like we add from this side so that it comes when it is this big, yet we are going to squeeze this from behind. So it still needs a little volume so that as we are finishing, we are not getting it. Let's try to finish them because, so here I'm going to add on my extension. Try to look down now. And how we add on our extensions, we just first try to be like we are going backwards, and then we add it from here like this. This is how we do, like this. And then another one, so we add in like here. So we continue with this, and we make a real braid to look like this. So I didn't want like the whole of it like to become when it is all big from up and up here, because I know that the space that is behind is supposed to be that the space behind is somehow not as large as the one in front. So here, since we're going to squeeze our braid down here, we don't need it to be looking very big. So I add this here and here, and then I continue with this, going this way. Yes, like that, like this. Sorry about that. So I just come and add this here. Make sure my braid looks like this, okay? See how this one looks like, okay? The same thing as that. I separate this into two portions, and I come here like this, I add here. So adding it here like this, that's how we finish it. You see? Now this is how it looks behind. Now as we're continuing,
Someone was asking where you are located.
oh yes, the
They want
person,
to learn more.
you want to learn more? We are in Ntinda Ministers Village, Ntinda Ministers Village. If you want to join us, yes, we're in Ntinda Ministers Village. And those ones who are very far from us, still we have the online courses. Yes, all these hairstyles, like all these courses are on there, and that is www.hairbyclippersinstitute.com. Okay, so as we're continuing, this is how amazing it looks, and then we do it going like this. So as in here. The lining, the parting is the problem. So once you learn how to part, to make sure that they're very perfect and straight, that one is very good for you. Okay, you just have to make sure that all your lines going behind are very, very perfect. Then I just come and I hold this here. Thank you so much, those ones who are joining right now. And all I wanted us to know, we are learning how to tuck, to feed in the inward cornrows. Yes, and this is after parting your line. Of course, the way I said, you make the two lines in the middle. Make the two lines in the middle, and then those two lines are the ones that you just have to follow till the end. Okay, you follow them till the end. So this line is just made after you have parted one. You also have to come and you separate. Okay, you separate your braiding this way. You make sure that they're all equal. Okay, you make sure they're all equal for the good results and for the good balancing. Now it is here and here. And I said that when we have our kinky, and this is how it looks, what we do, we don't separate it in the middle. We don't separate it in the middle, because once you separate it in the middle, it means it is not going to be equal, because we want 3 portions. So we have to do a quarter of this. Now if it's a quarter of this, it means now we're remaining with this is big and this is a quarter. Now if I do it this way, it means also going to be the same as this one. So you can see now this one and this one and this one, they all look the same. Okay, so in the middle, as we're coming to add on this, of course we always start with a small in front. Yes, we always start with a small in front, and in the same way that I'm doing now, I just bring this here, I hold it. They said it to the camera that should be stable. It's okay, now let me repeat it for you. You see how I'm holding this? It's supposed to be small to look down like that. Then I add with this. This one holds. After holds, I bring my thumbnail big here. This one comes in the middle, and then the third one comes and press here. This one comes and removes. Okay, this is how we move. Big here, this the thumbnail picks. Okay, this one top, this one, and this one comes. So all in your hand, you have to be with a tempo that goes like tap, tap, tap. Okay, and I always have to tell you this, that I work at Hair by Clippers, and Clippers located in Intinda, Ministers Village. To those ones who would want to get our services, okay, yes, and those ones who would want to also start learning, yes, please, you're very welcome. Still at the Clippers house. So we move this and do this. So the tempo I was trying to tell you, you have to be with a tempo that does like this. Ta, ta, and tap. Okay. This one needs to move like tap, tap, and tap. Thank you so much. This it is not like the the yarn cornrows and those other cornrows. No, this is totally different from those ones. Yes, this is totally different from those ones. So this is how you achieve it. And please, the way I said that if you join the live, please try to tap on that red hat, okay, so that others can see. You can just keep on tapping. You keep on tapping. Thank you so much to those who are doing it. And please, you can tell us where you're watching this video from, okay? I always feel good whenever I'm chatting with the people that I know where they're watching this video from. So as we go, for this is how it looks. Try to look down again. Good. So you have to make sure that you follow your line, the one that is in the middle. Okay. Sorry. As we continue, take on sorry. Percentage rising. So here we go. Do like this, and we continue with this. Thank you so much, those ones who have just joined us. Okay. Mama, oh, asante sana. This one is Trevor watching from Virginia. Thank you so much, Judith, watching from Kenya. Aya, si tunashukuru kuona hapo. Si ndio? Tunashukuru sana. So as we're continuing, of course, reaching here, now we are good to go. So as I said, when I reach here, that's where I'm going to add the hair from. Thank you so much. Sorry. Now they've just brought us some other hair. I haven't seen any question. Someone asking like how many pieces we're supposed to use. Okay. So here we go. And I know most of you would want to see the finishing, how this is going to look like. Trust me, it's going to look so amazing. Okay. Now here we go. We are going on our second lead line. So since we're doing that, this is also going to be this way. Nekati omusajja okulasa ebintu ebisinga byonna birungi. Olaba olaga nti sound, background sound nti nungi. Kyokka Gwomanyi omuntu ogamba nti sound background like nungi kitegeeza ekintu kiba kirungi man. So now as we're continuing guys, let's keep tapping the like. Okay, this is Trinidad. Tracy, thank you so much for joining us. Yes, I missed someone from there. Yes, I missed someone from there. Please, Jesus. Amen.
This
Amen.
Chris loves you.
We love him too. He's Lord. Okay. So now here we go. Here we go. And this is Tracy Alexandra from Tobago. Yes. Yes. Love you so much. I was missing someone from that country. So here we go. Like the way I said, when we make our parting, we always have to separate it into two portions. Okay, two portions like this. After making the two portions, this is how it looks. And after all this, we're going to bring our kinky like this. And the way I said that if it's somehow smaller, you always have to add on. It's supposed to be a quarter of it separating, and then when you join it here, it is making now one. This is one, this is one. Now they're all three, but when they're all equal, so we come and separate and join them here. But joining, we start with the small one in front, and we bring our thumbnail like this. Come and even pick this one. Okay, still was thumbnail like that. Get it? So we continue with that, as long as you don't add on the tension. So now, since most of us are now knowing how we're supposed to move, okay, just want to see how it is going to end. So this is how it is as we continue. Awufunyewo kava n'ogitwalira oli omu basinga bagimaze. Eddie, procedure zaffe ku lwaki ozeerabira nyuma yange? Sima ku lwaki oba obyerabira ate nga eva bye tutambulirako. Funa okava nga bweri bwetu. Oba mutumize ano bwenti. Eddie ewo oli mukulabawo. So guys, those ones who are joining us, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. And let's please try to tap on the screen so that we can do this together. And the way I told you that we still have another channel called Knowing My Hairstyle. And this is a very nice channel where you're going to where you're going to be finding like different types of hairstyles, and I always make sure that I tell you how good those hairstyles are or bad according to your hairline. And maybe if you would want to do it, you're going to know the head rate, like the duration that maybe that style it will take for you. Yes, because most of the times you find like we are doing hairstyles when we don't know, like, are they good for our hair, or maybe the texture of the hair extensions, like, is it good with our hair type? So you always have to know all those things. Good morning to everyone. Love that. Okay, I'm from Jamaica. Yes, now you're the fifth. Yes, we were having some good talk with others from Jamaica, and thank you for joining. Yes, thank you for joining. Like the Y said, like, please, once you join, make sure that you like the live, and please also make sure you tell us where you're watching from. So that channel is called Knowing My Hairstyle. It will always have to guide you, like, to know those different types of hairstyle that you're supposed to do with your hairline, and you know the duration or how it is, because at least I have that experience that I can tell that maybe this kind of a crochet is going to last longer on this hair type. And maybe if you have the hair that is very, very thick, or the hair that is fine, the fine hair, this hair extension is also is maybe is going to take it is going to stay for long, or it is going to come out very soon, you understand? So you can also go and subscribe to that channel, so that maybe if you even might be having a question, or if you might be having um, um, a certain hairstyle that you would want to do, but the problem is you don't know if it can match with your hairline. So you just go and follow that, subscribe to that channel called Knowing My Hairstyle, and trust me, I will be updating you to those different types of hairstyle that you need to know. So here still, we are still joining our hair this way. Okay, those ones who have joined us, we join the kinky this way. And I told you it is not only the kinky that you can use, you can even use the Brazilian wool. It will also work for you. But now those ones who are using the kinky, we always have to maintain the the gentleness here. We don't have to do it. We don't have to add on attention, because we know how king can behave when it comes to natural hair. Okay, we all know. And yes, this is a color, Agnes. I can't wait. I will return back home and reach. Oh, thank you so much, darling. And then this Betty watching from Denmark. Wow. Wow, Becky. Like, I haven't got anyone from Denmark. I think this is my first time. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, I hope you love this method. And we are doing it without gel. We're doing it without gel. And mostly it goes to those ones with thick natural hair. And I say, like, if you cannot um, get the kinky, you can also use the Brazilian wool. Yes, it can also match with your natural hair perfectly. And yes, this is Anna Marie watching from Jamaica. Yes, I got you. Okay, Nairobi. Oh, Akela watching from, she's from Kenya.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Asante sana. Si unazungumza Swahili tu? Sapo ndio. Sasa tuendelee as we are finishing this. And I know most of you guys, like most of those people in Kenya, they know how to do this. I know. At least most hairstylists know how to do this, and they call it Swahili. They call it not Swahili, they call it Swahili. But can you play to me Swahili? Just like that. So now, as we're finishing, we are remaining with only one. Okay. And this is show us how you add the kink extension. Okay. I think you're still new, but the good thing we are now remaining with this last one. So it's going to be very easy for us to learn from that. So anyone who have just joined, please pay attention to this, because I'm going to make sure at least I get a good um, a good close-up for you guys to learn how we're doing that. Now, if you have just joined, I said that when we are doing this, first and foremost, we need to know the size that we are doing need to be equivalent to the extension that we are going to add on, okay? And since this is, now we're going to do this. Since this is our natural hair, we are not adding any gel on it. Now, if my kink is like this, okay, if it's like this, it means I cannot separate it from the middle. What I will do, I will separate a quarter of this. This is somehow small. Let me just try to add on. Now, if this is the full kink of mine, and I want to get 3 of them when they're all equal, it means I'm not going to do it in the middle. I'm just going to remove a quarter of it, just like this. Now, once I remove a quarter of it, has remained very big, okay? But remember, we have to wrap it this way. Now, once I wrap it that way, it means now here, it is, we are making it now equal. This one, and this one, and this one, okay? So, as we're joining, sana twakusigira hariya wagerera esimu nobasha kurefresh ugaruke nyuma. So so you make these in the middle, okay? So after that, I'm doing this here, this way, okay? So you have to make sure that all these lines, like this one that are separated, are all equal. Now, I bring this when I'm holding it this way. I want you to look very careful when I'm holding this way. Now, I put it here in the middle like this. This one goes with this, okay? So now, after this one is with this one is with this. Of course, the other side is with this one here. Now, I'm joining this with my thumbnail. I bring my third line, and then this one just comes and collect this, okay? It is the same thing here. I do thumbnail, this third one, this one comes to collect. But all in all, you don't have to put on tension, okay? This third and this one collects, okay? This one third and this one collects. This is how it goes. This one third, this one collects. This one collects. So this is how you keep on moving, but without adding on tension. Because once you do that, trust me, this is kinky. And we all know how kinky can pain if you put a lot of tension. So, banange, we don't want music. So we continue doing it this way. What about the ringtone? Just take home silent. So as we continue here, this is how it looks, just like that. And here we go. We finish it going like that. Now, this is our braiding. And here we go. Is that his edge kinky to Jen? So, adding is also we add from here like this, and then we continue with our braiding. Noza kuonjera mugube muhango nyinda kube nugwinganingana neza sanko umuntu kukwiza okatandika kukoma tukubanza okarebekera aha ground otensha wanora nwingana kandi kawawihaye papa abawotunuza nga tebategereka bulungi. Kwelabikya. So now here we go. When we finish up here, this is how it is. And our braid down was also here. Make sure they're all equal. So adding is the same like the way I said. Ciao. Zominga munonga ifeshi y'omushaija takagireetera obuzibu. Engano ndakureetera nyo obuzibu. So now here we go. Here we go. As I'm finishing up here, no any other question? So since we are done with this, I think we have to get some accessories to make it look more beautiful.
That's good. If you have ever done this style without extensions.
Yes, it is also very possible. It's also very possible. And in fact, it can also look very nice. But just because this we are doing it, we're doing it this way with the extension because there's something we want, with the way we want it to look like. Okay. So here we go. Ebyo byonna nkireebeka ntakubukunda mushaho niza kuliisa nankani kandi nimbashaga kuliisiza aha nankani radio tv gamba n'omu bazogaruke kunuya barimo kuteekamu nankani. So bazo wampereza getero izo emere kuno. So this is how we keep on adding to make sure, because always like the kink needs to look like the same from the beginning, okay? So you have to make sure that it all look the same like this. Yes. So we continue with our braiding as we are making it. It is going to, we are back where we stopped from. First get
It's set.
Nakuga with them. We are very sorry about our power, but nothing to do about it. Sorry.